Welcome back to Top 3 Hits. In this episode, we celebrate the boss himself, Bruce Springsteen. With his powerful storytelling, blue-collar anthems, and electrifying performances, Springsteen has defined American rock music for decades. His songs capture the struggles, dreams, and resilience of everyday people, making him one of the most revered artists of all time. Let's dive into the top 3 hits that showcase his legendary career.
Born to Run, Bruce Springsteen. Album, Born to Run. Genre, rock. Songwriter, Bruce Springsteen. Producers, Bruce Springsteen, Mike Appel. Release date, August 25, 1975. Recording, between January 8 and August 6, 1974. Born to Run is the song that gives its name to Bruce Springsteen's third studio album. This track became his first global release, and while it initially had a limited impact outside the United States, it received heavy airplay on rock and progressive rock radio stations across the country. This exposure led the song to become Springsteen's first Billboard Hot 100 Top 40 hit, peaking at number 23 and paving the way for his rise as a rock legend. Over the years, Born to Run has been considered Springsteen's signature song. In 2004, Rolling Stone ranked it number 27 on its prestigious list of the 500 greatest songs of all time, making it the highest-ranking Springsteen track on the list. Additionally, it was included in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, 500 Songs That Shaped Rock and Roll, a collection of songs that defined the genre. It is said that the inspiration for the song struck in late 1973 when Springsteen, traveling through Tennessee, woke up with the phrase, "Born to Run," in his mind and quickly wrote it down, unknowingly creating the title of one of rock's greatest anthems. By the mid-70s, Springsteen had begun building a strong reputation as a live performer, particularly in the northeastern United States. Starting in 1974, Born to Run became a staple in his concert set lists. Interestingly, a version of the song was initially recorded by the Hollies' lead singer, Alan Clark, but its release was delayed until after Springsteen's now famous version was made public. Billboard described Born to Run as one of the best rock anthems to individual freedom ever created, while Cashbox noted in September 1975 that Springsteen sounds like a cross between Roger McGuinn, from his Byrds days, and nobody else we've ever heard. Awards and recognitions. 1999 included in NPR 100, a selection of the 100 most important American songs of the 20th century. 2001, ranked number 135 on the RIA's Songs of the Century list. 2003, placed at number 920 on Q Magazine's 1001 Greatest Songs Ever, describing it as best for working class heroes. 2004, ranked number 6 on WXPN's The 885 All-Time Greatest Songs. 2010, featured in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, 500 Songs That Shaped Rock and Roll. 2016, ranked number 16 on Pitchfork's The 200 Best Songs of the 1970s. 2020, Rolling Stone reaffirmed its position at number 27 in its updated The 500 Greatest Songs of All Time list. Live performances. Born to Run has been a staple of Springsteen's live shows, appearing in several of his albums and concert DVDs. 1975, Born to Run Tour, released in 2006. 1985, Born in the U.S.A. Tour, released in 1986. 1988, Chimes of Freedom, EP, recorded during the Tunnel of Love Express Tour. 2000, Reunion Tour, Live in New York City, released in 2001. 2002, Rising Tour, Live in Barcelona DVD, released in 2003. 2009, Working on a Dream Tour DVD, released in 2010. 2018, Springsteen on Broadway, Netflix special. In 2009, Springsteen and the E Street Band performed Born to Run during the halftime show of Super Bowl 43. The song also played a memorable role in the final episode of The Daily Show with Jon Stewart in August 2015. Covers and cultural impact. Among the notable cover versions of Born to Run, Frankie Goes to Hollywood recorded a rendition for their 1984 album Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. The song has also been featured in various cultural and sporting events. In 2023, it was played during games of the U.S. national hockey team in Finland and Latvia. On television, it was included in an episode of Bad Girls in 2005, though it was later removed from reruns and home releases due to copyright issues. Additionally, Born to Run is referenced in Koshun Takami's 1999 novel Battle Royale. Year-end chart position, 1975. Canada, number 188. Certifications. Australia, ARIA 2 times Platinum. Italy, FIMI Gold. United Kingdom, BPI Platinum. United States, RIA 2 times Platinum. Born to Run not only solidified Springsteen's status as a rock icon but also captured the spirit of freedom and rebellion for an entire generation. An immortal anthem that continues to inspire listeners decade after decade. Dancing in the Dark, Bruce Springsteen. Album, Born in the U.S.A. Genre, rock. Songwriter, Bruce Springsteen. Producers, Bruce Springsteen, Steven Van Zandt. Release date, May 9, 1984. Recording, February 14, 1984. Dancing in the Dark was the lead single from Born in the U.S.A., Bruce Springsteen's most commercially successful album. It would become not only his biggest hit but also a defining song of the mid-80s, helping propel the album to record-breaking sales. The song was born out of a direct request from Springsteen's manager, Jon Landau, who pushed him to write a hit single for the album. Frustrated, Springsteen initially rejected the idea, reportedly responding, "Look, I've written 70 songs. You want another one, you write it." However, later that night in his hotel room, he channeled his frustration into a new song, one that would become one of the most iconic tracks of his career. After multiple takes, Dancing in the Dark was finally recorded in just 6 takes on February 14, 1984, at the Hit Factory in New York. It went through several mixes before being completed on March 8 of the same year. Upon its release, the 12-inch single became the best-selling of the year in the United States. Critics responded enthusiastically to Dancing in the Dark. Cashbox described it as classic Springsteen, gutsy vocals set to a hard-driving backbeat, while also noting the surprising inclusion of synthesizers, which added a fresh dimension to the signature sound of the E Street Band. Chart performance and commercial success. The song debuted on the Billboard Hot 100 at number 36 and on the Cashbox Top 100 at number 25 for the week of May 26, 1984. By June, in just its 4th week, it had climbed to number 4 on Billboard, blocked from the top spot by The Reflex by Duran Duran and When Doves Cry by Prince, the song that would define the summer of '84. However, it did reach number 1 on the Cashbox chart, where it remained for 2 weeks. It was the first of 7 Billboard Hot 100 Top 10 singles from Born in the U.S.A., making it one of the most successful albums in chart history. The track also dominated rock radio, spending 6 weeks at number 1 on the Billboard Top Tracks chart and topping both the radio and record CHR, Contemporary Hit Radio, and AOR, Album-Oriented Rock, Airplay charts. Internationally, Dancing in the Dark was one of 1984's biggest hits, becoming the best-selling single of the year in Australia, where it peaked at number 5 on the Kent Music Report. It also reached number 1 in Belgium and the Netherlands and secured top 10 positions in 7 other countries. In the United Kingdom, it climbed to number 4 and finished as the 29th best-selling single of the year. Awards and legacy. The song earned Springsteen his first ever Grammy Award for Best Rock Vocal Performance in 1985. That same year, Rolling Stone named it Single of the Year in a reader's poll. Decades later, Dancing in the Dark was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 500 Songs That Shaped Rock and Roll. In an unexpected resurgence, the song gained renewed popularity in 2024 when English soccer fans adopted it as an anthem during UEFA Euro 2024. This led to Dancing in the Dark re-entering the UK singles chart, reaching number 36. Remixes and extended versions. Unlike most of Springsteen's catalog, Dancing in the Dark was given a remix treatment. Arthur Baker created the Blaster Mix, a 12-inch dance remix released on July 2, 1984. It became a club hit, peaking at number 7 on the Billboard Hot Dance Music/Club Play chart, and ultimately becoming the best-selling 12-inch single of the year in the United States. The iconic music video. The song's music video was directed by acclaimed filmmaker Brian De Palma and featured a then-unknown Courtney Cox, who was pulled on stage to dance with Springsteen. Filmed at the St. Paul Civic Center in Minnesota in late June 1984, the video added a layer of pop culture recognition to the song. At the time, Springsteen reportedly had no idea who Cox was, but within a year, she gained fame on Misfits of Science, and by 1987, she became a household name with her role on Family Ties, one of the decade's biggest TV hits. The video won Best Stage Performance at the 1985 MTV Video Music Awards and was also nominated for Best Overall Performance. Year-end chart rankings. 1984. Australia, Kent Music Report, number 1. Canada, RPM Top Singles, number 20. New Zealand, Recorded Music NZ, number 4. Billboard Hot 100 US, number 14. Cashbox Top 100 US, number 3. CHR/Pop Airplay, Radio and Records, number 15. 1985. Australia, Kent Music Report, number 74. Belgium, Ultra Top 50 Flanders, number 5. Netherlands, Dutch Top 40, number 3. Netherlands, Single Top 100, number 9. 2024. UK Singles, OCC, number 90. With its blend of heartfelt lyrics, anthemic energy, and a danceable groove, Dancing in the Dark remains one of Springsteen's most enduring and beloved songs. Decades after its release, it continues to inspire new generations, proving that sometimes, even frustration can spark a masterpiece. Born in the USA, Bruce Springsteen. Album, Born in the USA. Genre, rock and roll. Songwriter, Bruce Springsteen. Producers, Bruce Springsteen, Steven Van Zandt. Release date, October 30th, 1984. Recorded, April 27, 1982. Born in the USA is not only one of Bruce Springsteen's most iconic songs but also one of the most misunderstood. Despite its patriotic-sounding title and powerful chorus, the song is not a celebration but rather a stark narrative about the struggles and despair of Vietnam War veterans upon their return home. It would serve as the opening track of the Born in the USA album, solidifying itself as one of Springsteen's 3 most recognized songs. The song made a significant impact on popular culture. In 2004, Rolling Stone ranked it number 275 on the 500 greatest songs of all time, while in 2001, the RIA placed it at number 59 on its Songs of the Century list. Its success was undeniable, but its message was often misinterpreted, with politicians and public figures using it as a symbol of national pride when, in reality, it told the story of frustration and neglect experienced by those who fought in the war. Origins and recording. The song was originally written in 1981 as part of a film project by Paul Schrader, in which Springsteen was considered for a role. The film, ultimately titled Light of Day, was later released starring Michael J. Fox, Gina Rowlands, and Joan Jett. The soundtrack featured Light of Day, a song written by Springsteen, which was finally released in 1987. The first version of Born in the USA emerged as an acoustic demo recorded after the conclusion of the River Tour. In January 1982, Springsteen created a minimalistic version with only an acoustic guitar at his New Jersey home, during the rehearsal sessions that would lead to his Nebraska album later that year. Several songs from Born in the USA originated from those acoustic recordings, but this particular track was not included in Nebraska due to its more energetic nature. These early versions remained unreleased until the late 1990s when they were included in the Tracks and 18 Tracks collections. The song as we know it today came to life on April 27, 1982, when Springsteen and the E Street Band recorded a full band version. Featuring Roy Bittan's distinctive synthesizer and Max Weinberg's thunderous drumming, the track transformed into the anthemic powerhouse that would define the album. Reception and commercial success. By the end of 1984, the Born in the USA album had already sold millions of copies, its songs dominated radio airwaves, and its accompanying world tour received unprecedented media coverage. The title track became the banner of this phenomenon. In January 1985, the song reached number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 8 on the Cashbox Top 100, marking the third of 7 top 10 singles from the album. It also entered the Billboard Rock Tracks chart Top 10. Internationally, Born in the USA peaked at number 5 on the UK singles chart. In the United States, the physical single was certified gold by the RIA in July 1999. By July 2016, its digital version had sold over 1 million copies. A misunderstood anthem. The song's message was widely misinterpreted. Many saw it as a patriotic anthem, failing to grasp that the lyrics tell the story of a young American sent to Vietnam who, upon returning home, faces unemployment and abandonment. The misunderstanding was so profound that political columnist George Will attended a Springsteen concert in 1984 and subsequently wrote an article titled, "A Yankee Doodle Springsteen." In it, he described Springsteen as a symbol of American values, stating, "I have not got a clue about Springsteen's politics, if any, but flags get waved at his concerts while he sings songs about hard times. He is no winner, and the recitation of closed factories and other problems always seems punctuated by a grand, cheerful affirmation, 'Born in the USA.'" That same year, Bernard Goldberg of CBS Evening News described Springsteen as a modern Horatio Alger, referencing the American novelist known for stories about individuals rising from poverty through hard work and perseverance. Even Ronald Reagan's 1984 presidential campaign attempted to use the song as a patriotic rallying cry until Springsteen publicly clarified its true meaning. On stage. Since its release, Born in the USA has been a staple in Springsteen's live performances. During the 1984-85 tour, it served as the show's opening song. In the 1988 tour, it closed the first set of the concert, while during the 1992-93 tours, it was often placed as the final song before the encore. Year-end charts, 1985. Australia, Kent Music Report, number 16. Belgium, Ultra Top 50 Flanders, number 99. Canada, RPM Top Singles, number 95. Netherlands, Dutch Top 40, number 76. Netherlands, Single Top 100, number 60. New Zealand, Recorded Music NZ, number 22. United States, Billboard Hot 100, number 92. Legacy. Decades after its release, Born in the USA remains one of Springsteen's most iconic songs. Its powerful rhythm and unforgettable chorus have secured its place in rock history, while its lyrics continue to spark discussions about its true meaning. Whether played in massive stadiums or in stripped-down acoustic renditions, the song endures as a testament to struggle, disillusionment, and resilience in American society.
There you have it, the top 3 hits of Bruce Springsteen. From the hopeful urgency of Born to Run to the introspective Dancing in the Dark and the powerful message of Born in the USA, these songs define the boss and his unparalleled legacy. Stay tuned for more episodes of Top 3 Hits, as we continue to celebrate the greatest songs from music's most iconic artists. And for you, what are the top 3 Bruce Springsteen songs? Leave your comments and join in the interaction with our community. This was a program for Music and Life by Karlos M. Created by Rune KM Productions. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling us your favorite song from this artist. You can also donate on my PayPal, musicandlife.km@gmail.com. Your donation is like a friendly invitation for a cup of coffee, a small gesture that shows your appreciation for the work I do. Every contribution, no matter how big or small, makes a difference and helps me continue creating content that I hope you enjoy. Thank you for your support and for being a part of this community. Until next time. A program for Music and Life KM. Created by Karlos M. Produced by Rune KM Productions. 2025 copyright.